On the agreement detail page, you'll be able to see all of the important information about any individual agreement. Here we're looking at a sample agreement for a client. In the top section, under Agreement Information, you can see basic agreement information such as the name, a description if there was one, whether it's auto-renewing, whether there's any packages associated with this agreement, the payment type, and the duration. Next, we have the agreement dates, which show the agreement start date, the date it was created, as well as the time, and which staff member created the agreement. Next is the payment start date, the agreement end date based on the term above, the agreement cancel date. This can be filled in at any time, provided the staff enters a PIN. The software will let you know if the agreement's been canceled prior to the end date. Any agreement canceled may be uncanceled prior to the cancellation date being reached. Only an administrator has access to do this. In this section, it will also let you know if the client has outstanding invoices, which you may want to consider prior to canceling the agreement. Next, in the payment and dues, we have the responsible for payment. You can view stored payment methods on file, or add a new credit card or new check that will then be used exclusively for this agreement type. Keep in mind that if you add a credit card or a check on an agreement, that payment method will then be in the drop-down and will permanently be used as the payment method for this agreement, unless you come to this agreement and change the payment type manually. Or, if you set it to blank, the system will then use the client's most current payment method on file, which you can set under their Edit User tab under the Billing section. Next, we can see what the agreement dues are. If you need to change the dues for a client's agreement, the software will automatically cancel the current agreement and then create an exact copy of the current agreement with the dates all being the same, but allow you to edit the agreement dues field before it's saved. You can also transfer dues to another client by inputting their client number and clicking Transfer Dues. That will then cancel the current agreement and create an exact copy for the new client. You can get the client's number from your client management page by hovering over their last name. Next section is one-time payments. When this agreement was created, an invoice will be created at the time it is saved with the one-time payments. In this case, for the prorate fee, card fee, and then the cancellation fee will be used if the agreement is canceled prior to the end date of the agreement. An invoice would then automatically be generated, in this case for $100, at the time of cancellation. Next, we can see any annual fees associated with this agreement, as well as the dates that those fees will be charged on. If the date field is left blank, it will automatically use the anniversary date of the agreement as the annual fee date. Next, we can see taxes and sessions, the tax types associated with this, and any unlimited sessions that have been added to this agreement. Next, we have an area where you can apply credits to the agreement. Any credit applied here will apply directly to dues, always as a pre-tax total. So if the client's dues are $54.99, and you wanted to give them credit for 1 month, you would add a credit of $54.99, as it will apply that credit amount to the dues before calculating taxes. You can also add freezes, where you can choose the number of months or payment terms to freeze the agreement. That will change the client's check-in status as well, and freeze any payments until the freeze is expired. Below is the contract itself for the agreement. This is created in the master settings area where you create your agreement wording. Then, when the agreement is added to the client's profile, all of the client's information and payment information from above is added into the text, and you have your online digital contract. You also have the ability to capture a signature, which will then store digitally on the agreement. At the bottom of the page, you have the ability to save the agreement, which will take you back to the agreement page, cancel any changes you may have updated on the agreement, email the client directly, or preview the agreement if you want to print it for the client as well. And then there are shortcuts to various other parts of the client's profile.